Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Joel, and this is A Stable Life. And as always, we're going to be getting started with measuring out all the grain for all of our horses. What on earth is this? All the grain's measured out.
I did it. I'm here. Surprise.
Wow. Did you get here early?
No, you just got here later than I did.
Well, thank you, Gavin. I appreciate you measuring out for us. That was nice of you.
It's my job.
Look at Gavin, he's just keeping us on schedule. So yes, as we mentioned with this work schedules, Gavin is still gonna be here helping out on Saturdays and on Tuesdays. So we'll still be together for those days as well. So Gavin, how do you feel about taking on an additional day feeding horses, being Mondays?
I think it's a great opportunity.
I'm glad that you're looking at things that way, because I want you to know we really appreciate you helping us out.
It's my job.
Good morning. How are you looking today? You looking good? Hey, Rocky, good morning. Also looking good. Can I get a little pet from you? Oh, and Buster. Okay. There we go. Now you guys are set. Yeah, now you guys are set. Here we go, Gavin. Nail it every time. All right, let's see here. Good morning, Roni. Morning, William. Give a quick look as they're coming in. Looking good. Hey, Jack. Looking good. Hey, Champ. Good morning. Rebel. Good morning. George. Good morning. Everyone's walking good. That's what we like to see. We got a little bit of a rain shower early this morning. So what we're gonna need to do is just recheck all of the horses. It's a daily thing that we're gonna need to continue to do, just to make sure that there's no further development of scratches or rain rot on any of these animals. Now we're time to let in the big field. There you go, Sky. That's Fire. Oh, that's Sky. Hey, Duke. Hey, Fire. Danny. Gavin. Poncho. Obi. Sriracha. The rest of them are making their way up. Come on, boys! Let's go! Time to eat! The only thing new that I noticed yesterday was the camp had a
Come on in, Poe. Come on, Poe. There you go. Here's Jacqueline. And Archer right behind us. Hey, boys. Weather. Followed by Tucker. Followed by Samson. And then to do a casino. Hey, casino. Yeah.
As you guys can see, all the horses are in the stalls eating their breakfast. While they're working on eating their breakfast and chilling in their stalls, we're gonna go replenish the hay in their pastures. And then once we're back, we'll be able to start working on daily care. It's a little hard to get the sunscreen and the fly masks on all the horses while their noses are in the buckets eating grain. Not bad. Not bad. For hay that was baled past its prime, these bales look really good. Really nice. We're putting one in the middle field and one in the big field. Just to answer a quick question, I noticed I've been getting a couple people asking why we're putting round bales in the big field when they have grass. Simple reason being, we've got a lot of horses, and if you haven't noticed, the pasture is pretty mowed off. The rain is doing a really good job of feeding that grass, but the grass needs a little bit of help. So we're putting one of these round bales in a week to help the horses make sure that they're not losing any weight, but instead either maintaining or even gaining weight as we're heading into the winter months. For those that are curious, This is Gavin's first time driving that tractor. We're teaching him how to drive it. He's doing pretty good. So I'm gonna get some gates closed up and then we're moving on to daily care. 2 round bales are out in the pastures. Wow, look at this fancy park job. He backed it in. I'm so proud. Beautiful. Good stuff. It's always good to have another couple people that know how to drive the tractor, because then I can get a lot of help with my tractor jobs. Between Gavin and my wife learning how to drive, they get really proficient. We won't have any problems rotary chopping, let me tell you. Hey, Danny. We're back in the stable now. So now we're gonna be working on daily care. They're calling for rain at 2 p.m. So that means we're not gonna be putting any fly masks on the horses. That also means any horses that have a fly sheet on, we will be taking that off. That's better. Good. 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 And Gavin's helping me, so this should go a little bit faster. Always nice having that extra help. I wanted to show you guys what scratches looks like. So we have 3 horses that have scratches: Skywalker, Spitfire, and Casino. And we are treating that with Bannex, and it's on the back legs. So taking a look here, you can actually see this is it right here. So what we're doing is we are just cleaning it off, and then it's down here on the fetlock too. Once we have it cleaned, we're just gonna take some Bannex, spray it right on where he's got scratches, and then we're just gonna rub that in. Just like that. And that will work on treating that infection and cleaning up his legs. This is, he's actually doing pretty good. He's almost back to completely healthy, which is good. But you need to keep on it. You need to consistently, every single day, work on treating it. Otherwise, it can get out of hand pretty quickly. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Spitfire and Casino. I'm trying to get you guys close. Hey, Fire. It's okay, buddy. You're okay. So you can see here, this is a much more developed section of scratches on Spitfire here. I'm taking off any of the loose scabs, but a lot of these are pretty good on there, so you don't want to hurt the horse, of course. I'm just taking off what I can, what comes off naturally. And then we're just going to spray some Bannex on that. And he's got it on both the front of his leg and the back. So we're really going to just rub that in, because he's got a pretty good amount of scratches here. Now this won't affect his walk or his riding yet. If you look down here at his fetlock, there's a little bit of heat. So that heat is a symptom of swelling, and that swelling is what could affect you riding him. So naturally, of course, you don't want your horse having scratches at all, and that's what we're trying to work on preventing, is it affecting his walk. Treating this daily will lead to what you see with Skywalker, and then ultimately them being healed. While we were working on Spitfire scratches, you guys see this? So this is something that's new that just happened. So we're gonna have to work on treating this. Now, this is right below the fetlock, right on the coronary band. So this is a rather critical thing that we gotta make sure that we treat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disinfect this with peroxide first, then we're gonna pack it with wound dust. Now, what we want is a scab to form over this. And we're gonna need to continue to do this while also checking to see if there's any heat. There is very slight heat, nothing too critical yet, but we're going to be watching the heat, because if he starts developing a lot of heat here, then that means it's an infection, and we will need to put him on antibiotics. But right now it is not an infection. We just got to make sure we get it cleaned up right. Once there's a scab formed on it, we'll continue to spray this with Vetricin until it's healed. I guess he wasn't content with just having scratches. He needed to have something else too. Now, anybody that's had peroxide dumped on them will know that this will burn, so I need to be mindful of my location, because he's not going to like this too much. Okay. Or he just doesn't care. You know, honestly, he could just not care at all. All right, Fire. Just a legend. Fire's just built different, guys. The fact that this isn't causing him too much pain is a good sign. It does mean that it's more of a superficial wound. So that is good. So now that we have it disinfected, we're gonna pack it with wound dust. Now wound dust keeps it from getting dirt and mud in it. And then we'll let him sit for a little bit, and then we will repeat this daily to make sure that that scab forms, no infection is here. The nice thing is we caught it the same day it happened. So if this was a couple days, we'd have to really worry about infection, but I think we caught it early enough. Shouldn't have any problems. Okay, moving on to the next horse. Sweet, so it looks like Gavin took care of Casino already. We can see Casino's got his sunscreen and his scratches. Let's see how his scratches are doing. Oh wow, yeah, they're healing up nice. They're healing up really nice. So what you're seeing is the mud shield powder. That's what we like to see. So I honestly think about a week's time, all these horses will be back to fully healthy. But that's the thing, that's why we have them come in, and that's why we do our visual inspections, making sure all of them are okay, because you never know what those troublemakers can get into out there. Right, Scoots? All right, we're gonna continue working on through the horses and move things on over to turnout. So now that morning feeding is done, we can work on cleaning up the place. To start, the aisleways all need to be swept, as does the feed room. And we are gonna be cleaning up Dox's old stall. We try to take advantage of the moments where there's no horses in a stall, because then we're able to clean it without all the tack inside it. So Gavin's gonna pressure wash and clean the walls, as well as sweep in here, and I'm gonna work on sweeping the aisleways. Give you guys a quick view of how things looked before. You ready, Gavin?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
There we go, the aisleways are all swept and looking really nice. Let's see how things are looking over in the stalls. Looks like he has one wall completed. He's working on the next one right now. Gets pretty bad over where the feed bucket is. And so he's cleaning that up nice. Guys can see we got some dead donkeys down there. All right, so next on the list is going to be cleaning out this big water trough. The horses over drinking, they just drop lots of stuff inside this trough. Not to mention the birds like to add a bunch of things to it as well. So we're gonna clean this out. So I'm gonna use the drain plug here to get, well, most of the water that's out, and then we'll put it up on its side and pressure wash it to clean it off. Oh my goodness, that was easy. Wow, that was easy. Okay, cool. That was super easy. I'm impressed at how easy that was. So we'll let the water drain out of this, and we'll be able to move it afterwards. Not too much in here. I'm thinking there's only probably about maybe 15 or 20 gallons. There we go, much, much better. All right, we'll put the drain plug in. We'll start filling up all 300 gallons. Okay, Gavin just finished cleaning out the stall. What do you guys think? Well done, Gavin. Looks absolutely magnificent in here. Presentable for any future clients. There you go, buddy. Nice and easy. Declan really doesn't give us any problems. Smooth. As we can see, the water trough's filling up, and man, is that look a lot better than it did before. Good stuff. The nice, fresh, cold water for them when they get out. Everything is taken care of for the horses. They're all fed, and we're ready to turn the horses back out into the fields. So Gavin, what do you say we let them out?
Sounds good.
Hey, Spitfire. So let's see here. Looks like we're going to need to re-clean that, repack that with Wonder Dust. We'll let that disinfect, and then we'll put some more Wonder Dust on. Repack that. There we go. So long as we keep that up, fire should have a scab over that in no time. Let's let you back out with you buddies. Bye, Jack. Hey, Champ. Bye, Champ. Hey, Gavin. Bye, Gavin. Well, guys, as you can hear, there's a thunderstorm that's here, and lightning struck right outside the stable. It was pretty crazy. But no one was hurt, no horses were injured, everything's fine. But before we ended the video, we wanted to send a special thank you to all of you guys who purchased things off of our Amazon wish list. First up, we have 2 containers of hoof hardener from Adam. Adam, thank you so much. We are putting this on the horses every single Wednesday, working on getting the hooves hard to help them through the coming wet season. Thank you so much, Adam. We appreciate it. Next up, we have an Amazon gift card from Tammy. Tammy, thank you so much. We really appreciate this. We really appreciate all of you guys that have donated through the gift cards. It means a lot to all of us. Thank you. And a special thank you to you, Tammy. And lastly, we have 3 containers of the Cowboy Magic Detangler from Anonymous. Thank you so much. This really comes in handy when the horses get their manes and tails in crazy knots. So thank you, we appreciate this. So on behalf of all of us here at A Stable Life, we'd love to say thank you. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. It was a good one today. A lot of horse care, a lot of things talking about what goes into making sure the horses are healthy every single day. We try to film different aspects of feeding so that it gives you a good, well-rounded idea of what we go through on your average day. If you haven't,
Be sure to like and subscribe. In the comments below, leave if you have any crazy lightning experiences or stories you have to share with us.
we'd love to know. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.